Hi, everybody. Hashtag Crazy Cat here in Rayford, North Carolina, where I'm in a tunnel training here with Coach Kebie of Clemens, North Carolina. And we're doing the big reveal for this week for Monday Motivation.
Mhm.
And the quote is from Robert Frost, and it's the best way out is always through. We hashtag through all week. So, Coach Keepy, tell us what you think about that quote.
Yeah, for me, it's about the process we go through and the fact that we must go through it. So many people give up way too early and they don't go through the process they need to go through to get to the finish line. So I see it over and over. How did you interpret it?
I thought about the fact that you have to go through the fear, because I've stayed stuck in fear for so long. I wanted to start a coaching program, spend more time with my family, but I stayed where I was because I thought, oh, well, if I give up this thing I know, what might happen, or I'm going to be destitute or whatever. But fear is not, it doesn't really exist. It's something our mind creates, a story, a bad story about something that might happen in the future. So in order to get out of that, you just have to realize that it's not real and just get to work and get consistent and go through it and go through the pain, the frustration, the fear, and let it melt off. It breaks off like chunks. It's really cool.
Yeah. And we always have a choice. When it gets like when I say the rubber meets the road, or when it gets really heated and we just don't know, we have a choice. And that's either we go through it, we keep going through it, or we quit. Because a lot of people, they may say, well, I'm loyal, I'm still here, I'm still doing a little bit, but they've quit. They've mentally quit. And many people have quit. And I've been there. I've had it come at me. Do I really need to be doing this? Is this what I need to be doing? And look, when we come up with adversity, that's when we always start self-doubt, having fear, wondering if we're worthy, wondering if we can do it. Well, that's when we dig our cleats in the dirt, so to speak, and we really turn the wheels on when the rubber meets the road. And that's when you got to go through it. So I love the quote. The best way out is always through it. I relate that to, if you're in a fire, run through it. You will walk through it.
Yeah.
And I use the word fire, but you know what I mean. Like, if you're going through it, go
Yes.
fast. Like,
Yes.
go. Just keep going. Stay in motion. Keep going. Don't go backwards. Don't stop
Yeah.
there.
Or don't
Like,
stop. I did that so many times. I would be like, oh no, I'm scared. Now I'm just going to sit here. That makes it worse,
yeah.
because the thing that kept you stuck to begin with is this fake notion of fear, your inner bully beating up on you. And then as soon as you stop and you go, you know what, I'm just going to watch TV tonight because I need to check out, or I'm just going to blah, blah, instead of doing what I know I need to do. You wake up the next morning and the inner bully got more power, and then you beat up on yourself twice as hard. And you're like, see, I told you so. I told you couldn't do it. And then it takes that even more energy to get through it the next time,
Yeah.
whereas if you just keep moving when you don't, especially when you don't feel like it, that motivation and internal energy that you get, it just really builds and builds and builds. And then you get more confidence to go through it the next time.
Yeah, and it's that 98%, 2% of people are successful. When we talk about money and business and wealth, they own the most wealth. Why is that number so low? Because we're taught and programmed to stop in the fire, not to go through it. You're not good enough. You might as well go this way. Go watch television. That'll make you feel better. That is the programming, and why 98% of people fail.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As Jim Rohn says, the difference between successful and unsuccessful is the successful people are willing to do it. And it's not big stuff. It's not. It's just keeping going when you don't feel like it. Keeping going when you're scared. Keeping going through it.
And keep going through it when people come against you and mock you and criticize you and tell you, who do you think you are? Back to that cricket thing we talked about a week ago or before. That is coming too. So it's not just your inner bully, it's the outside, and it could be your own family. coming at you. It could be friends that you have high respect for. Look, you got to learn to go through it to show them, or you're going to be exactly what they say you are.
Yes.
And which is an opinion anyway, and it's usually a reflection of themselves. So you just became them.
Yep.
If you don't go through it.
Yeah. I love that. That's a great way to explain it. And you've helped me through a lot of my stuff. You know, sometimes you just need another person who's either been through it or isn't in the middle of the situation to ask you a couple of questions. We all know the answer. You know, it's get up and get to work. Be consistent. Take the stairs one at a time.
Right. And I think it's skill too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we know what to do, but a lot of people don't know what to do. So we need to be developing skill and practicing our skills, our drills. We just come out of drills. But really owning in on skill set to help us be better, because it develops confidence.
Yes.
So then you keep doing it and doing it and doing it and practicing it. You and I, we've been doing these Instagram stories, and we're implementing this project. We've been doing it for a couple weeks when nobody did it. Nobody wanted to sign up. Nobody wanted to go through it. So we had to go through it so we could learn it, so we could teach it.
Yes.
But we stayed persistent, and even when nobody was watching, nobody cared, nobody wanted to do it, everybody backed out, we went through it. Now people are asking, what is this? I want to be a part now, and that's fine. That's why we went through it, so we could help people. That was our whole mission anyway. Help people get online, get more traction, stir the buzz. Like, you know, and we have a lot of fun with it. But understand, when we deal with people, and by the way, if you're in business, you deal with people. Most people don't go through it. So I hope that if you're watching today, you make a decision, you're going to go through it because you're worthy and you can do it.
Yeah, I love it. That's great. Thank you. So much fun, as always. I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to next week. It'll be a big mystery.
Can't wait.
Every Monday. Bye. Have a great night.
Y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.